What's going on, Red Devils? Welcome back to the channel, and crikey, have we got a proper treat for you today. It's match day once again, and United are heading to Molineux to face an in-form Wolves side that's won 4 on the bounce. But the big news, young Chido Obi looks set for his debut start in a United shirt. I'm absolutely buzzing to chat about this one. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our United content. Right, let's dive straight into it. Let's be honest, our Premier League form has been proper woeful lately, hasn't it? 3 games without a win in the league, and the vibes around Old Trafford have been, well, let's just say, less than stellar. But Thursday night against Lyon? That was different gravy, wasn't it? That comeback was absolutely mental. The lads showed proper character, and it's given us a massive boost heading into the Europa League semis. It's clear as day that Europe is our priority now, and rightly so. It's our only shot at silverware and Champions League football next season. The league campaign's been a write-off since that penalty heartbreak against Fulham in the FA Cup. But that doesn't mean these remaining Premier League games don't matter. They're crucial for building momentum, getting players back to match fitness, and giving some of our youngsters a proper run-out. Speaking of which, the headline today is young Chido Obi getting his first start in a United shirt. What a moment. This could be for the lad. He's been training with the first team for a few weeks now, and AMORIM clearly sees something special in him. With our injury crisis up front, it makes perfect sense to give Højlund a rest and let Obi have a go. The kid's raw, but he's got that electric pace and direct running style that could cause Wolves' backline all sorts of problems. What I love about AMORIM is that he's not afraid to chuck the youngsters in. It's in United's DNA, isn't it? From the Busby Babes to the class of '92 to Rashford and Semeno, giving academy lads a chance is what we're all about. Let's hope Obi can follow in those massive footsteps. The pressure's off today, which is the perfect environment for a debut. If he can bag a goal, brilliant. If not, it's still invaluable experience for the lad. I reckon Garnacho will be key to helping him settle, another youngster who knows what it's like to break through. Let's break down this predicted lineup then. Onana between the sticks is a no-brainer after that massive performance against Lyon, the lads growing in confidence with every match. The back three of Yoro, Maguire and Shaw looks solid. Yoro's been a revelation since coming back from injury, hasn't he? Such composure for a young defender. And having Shaw back is massive for our build-up play. The wing-backs are interesting. Camerson potentially making his debut on the right is a bold shout, but the lad's earned it with his performances. For the youth team, Andorgu on the left gives us that explosive pace to stretch Wolves' defense. In midfield, Mount deserves a proper chance to show what he can do. The poor bloke's had a nightmare with injuries, but we've seen flashes of quality. Alongside Ugarte, they should provide a decent platform, and then there's Semeno. What can I say about this lad that hasn't already been said? That equalizer against Lyon was pure class. The way he dropped his shoulder, glided past 2 defenders, and slotted it home. That's Man United DNA right there. He's the real deal. And getting him more minutes ahead of Bilbao is crucial. Up top, Garnacho and Obi could form an exciting, youthful partnership. Both direct runners, both fearless. Wolves won't know what's hit them if those two get going. Let's not underestimate this Wolves side, though. 4 wins on the bounce is serious form in this league. O'Neill's got them playing some decent stuff, and Molineux is never an easy place to go. They'll fancy their chances against our rotated side, but that's the beauty of giving these youngsters a chance. They'll be desperate to prove themselves. There's no fear, just raw hunger and energy. Sometimes that's exactly what you need. The bigger picture here is obviously the Europa League semi against Bilbao. That first leg is just 11 days away, and we need our key players fresh for that one. It's our season on the line. But a win today would be massive for confidence. 3 points, a solid performance, maybe a goal for young Obi. That would set us up nicely for the run-in. So there you have it, Red Devils. My thoughts on today's game and that exciting predicted lineup. I'm buzzing to see Obi get his chance, and I reckon we might see something special from the lad. What do you think of the lineup? Would you make any changes, and what's your score prediction? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. United's summer plans are starting to take shape, and there's plenty to discuss with Bournemouth slapping a hefty $70 million price tag on. Antoine Semeno, Nico Williams making some interesting comments about Old Trafford, and Victor Gyökeres playing it coy about his future. Plenty to unpack here, so let's dive right in. If you're new around here, make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our daily United content. Right, let's get into it. Before we jump into the transfer talk, let's quickly touch on where we are right now. The lads are still buzzing after that incredible Europa League comeback against Lyon. What a night that was. Europe has been our saving grace this season, hasn't it? A proper release valve. While we've struggled to find any consistency in the Premier League, we've got Wolves up next in the league, and AMORIM'S made no secret of the fact that he might ring the changes to keep our main men fresh for that massive semi-final against Athletic Bilbao. Fair play to him for being honest about it. Europe is our last shot at silverware in Champions League football, so it makes perfect sense. That said, another defeat at Old Trafford would be a bitter pill to swallow. Our home form has been shocking, and Wolves are looking to do the double over us. Can you believe we could slip as low as 16th if results go against us? Madness for a club of our stature. Now, on to the juicy transfer news. It looks like Bournemouth have slapped a whopping $70 million price tag on Antoine Semeno. That's right, $70 million. The Cherries clearly don't want to lose him on the cheap, do they? Semeno's been absolutely class for Bournemouth this season, bagging 11 goals in all competitions. He's got 4 years left on his contract after signing a new deal last July, so Bournemouth are in a strong position to demand top dollar. The interesting bit is that we're reportedly leading the race for his signature. Sky Sports are saying we're frontrunners despite competition from Liverpool, Newcastle, Forest and Spurs. It seems AMORIM has made signing a new centre forward his absolute top priority this summer, which makes perfect sense given our struggles. In front of goal. 70 million is a serious chunk of change though, especially with all the noise about our limited budget. Is Semeno worth that kind of money? He's rapid, direct, and knows where the goal is, but that price tag puts him in the bracket of elite strikers. Would that money be better spent on someone like Gyökeres, who's been absolutely smashing it at Sporting? The other name mentioned is Ipswich's Liam Delap. He's younger and would likely cost less, but he doesn't have Semeno's Premier League experience. It's a proper dilemma for the recruitment team. Moving on to our Europa League semi-final opponents, and there's been some interesting comments from Athletic Bilbao star Nico Williams. The Spanish winger has admitted that every kid wants to play at Old Trafford ahead of our semi-final clash. Williams was on the score sheet as Bilbao knocked out Rangers on Thursday, and now he's relishing the chance to play at the Theatre of Dreams. For those who watched Euro 2024, you'll know exactly how dangerous this lad is. Lightning quick, tricky, and with an eye for goal, he's going to be a massive threat in that semi-final. What I found interesting was his comment about there being no favorite in the tie. He pointed out that despite us being at the bottom of the league, we showed against Lyon what we're capable of on our day. Cheeky dig about our league position there, but he's not wrong, is he? The first leg is at San Mamés, which is going to be a proper cauldron. If we can come away with a positive result there, I fancy our chances at Old Trafford. But Williams is exactly the type of player who could cause our defense all sorts of problems. Finally, let's talk about Victor Gyökeres. The Swedish striker grabbed another hat-trick for Sporting in their 3-1 win over Moreirense on Friday night. That takes his tally to a ridiculous 47 goals this season. 47 in April. Those are PlayStation numbers, not real-life stats. With numbers like that, it's no surprise he's being linked with a big money move this summer. Both United and Arsenal are supposedly keen, and given AMORIM'S connection with Sporting, you'd think we might have an edge there. Gyökeres was asked about his future after the game, and he gave the classic non-committal response, "No one can predict what will happen. We enjoy the moment." Reading between the lines, that sounds like a player who knows he'll have options this summer. Would he be a better option than Semeno? On current form, it's hard to argue otherwise. But then again, the Portuguese league isn't the Premier League. Is it? It would be a risk, albeit one with potentially massive rewards if he brings that goal-scoring form to Old Trafford. The bigger picture here is that this summer is absolutely crucial for AMORIM. His unique system needs specific types of players, and right now, the squad is a mishmash of players signed for different managers with different philosophies. The worry is our budget. There's been plenty of noise about financial constraints, and if we miss out on Champions League football, that's going to hit the coffers hard. Can we afford to spend $70 million on Semeno plus whatever else we need? It's going to be a proper balancing act. What we can't afford is another scattergun approach. We need a clear strategy, targeting players who fit AMORIM'S system and can hit the ground running. No more square pegs in round holes. So there you have it, Red Devils, the latest transfer gossip from Old Trafford. Semeno with that huge price tag, Williams looking forward to playing at the Theatre of Dreams, and GOALSCORER continuing to bang them in for fun. What do you think? Would Semeno be worth $70 million? Would you rather go all out for GOALSCORER? And how do you fancy our chances against Williams and Athletic Bilbao? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this transfer roundup, give the video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be back soon with more United content. Until then, keep the faith, and as always, glory, glory, Man United.